This video is brought to you by OneXBet. OneXBet allows you to bet on all sporting events around the world. Register with OneXBet for free and win up to $130 in bonuses on your first cash deposit. Use my promo code as podcast to register and win extra bonuses up to $130. Yes, it is that simple. Join OneXBet so that you do not regret. Click the link in the comment section to sign up now. Bet responsibly. Gambling not allowed to persons under the age of 18. Enjoy the video. Right then, lads, welcome back to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in all parts of the world. We are back again this early morning, and we are going to be discussing Dominick, Lewin, Richarlison, Paulo Dybala, as well as Douglas Luiz. Now, interesting, very interesting stuff around Douglas Luiz because he's going to be a free agent in the summer, and Aston Villa are not willing to renew his contract. Dominick Calvert-Lewin have Arsenal agreed a deal with the player, although the agent, is saying otherwise. And of course, Tilemans' price has been revealed: 25 million. Jesus Christ, get him now. And obviously we'll be speaking about Paulo Dybala. It's another free agent in the summer. I think one of those really expensive, high profile free agents in the summer. Arsenal want him. They want to use him as a false nine. Can we revive his career? Can we even get him in the summer? Do smash a like on the video. Do subscribe to the channel as well. Obviously, we are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Hope we can make it this year. I've been jumbled up, but I hope we can actually make that target come true. 100,000 subscribers. That is our target for this year. If we can hit it, then it will be massively helpful. Right, let's get the party started. Let's start off with Dominick Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison. Reports have actually come out of the Merseyside indicating that Everton will be forced to sell Richarlison and Dominick Calvert-Lewin in the summer following their financial demise. Now, they do have a couple of financial problems. Obviously, we know the kind of losses they incurred in the last financial year. A couple of problems have been highlighted in their financial situation, and maybe one of the ways to get themselves out is by selling players. Now, two players are leading the rest to get out of the club. I mean, how can I even say that? That is Richarlison and Dominick Calvert-Lewin, both of which have been linked, or both of whom actually have been linked with Arsenal. Dominick Calvert-Lewin, reports indicate that he has agreed a deal with Arsenal. His agent came out a couple of hours ago and he said, look, there is no agreement between Arsenal and my client. At the moment, we do not have anything agreed. We are aware that Arsenal are interested, and we also know that Arsenal do have the potential to sign the player, but at the moment there is nothing agreed. However, reports are still pointing in that direction. The Arsenal could have agreed a deal with Dominick Calvert-Lewin, and it could be the striker, the marquee signing on that forward line that we will be getting out of the striker market. I would love to get your thoughts there on what you think. Do you think Arsenal have gone as far as agreeing a deal with Dominick Calvert-Lewin, or it is still preliminary talks? Because for me, we have held preliminary talks with a couple of players. You have Cody Gakpo, who we have actually gone as far as telling PSV that we will give them the money they want. We have initiated talks with Darwin Nunez, or Nunez. I mean, the name is kind of weird. I prefer to call him Nunez because that is quite straightforward. So there's so many strikers, there's so many forward liners that we have actually talked to. And Richarlison, what is interesting here is Fabrizio Romano said Arsenal will be looking to get a player with a profile of Rafinha, the player at Leeds. And if you look at Rafinha, Richarlison, Cody Gakpo, they still have that. That characteristic that cuts across. Wingers that cut inside. Wingers that have that trait of scoring goals. And I think Richarlison could be a very good player for Arsenal. Honestly, I think Everton know they will have to lose one of them, if not both of them, at the end of the season. If they get relegated, it's even gonna be worse. Look, I don't think they will get relegated, and I don't want Frank Lampard to go down. I just have that kind of connection with them. I didn't like him at Chelsea ever since he became a manager. I've just grown fond of him. So Richarlison to Arsenal, I would really support it. Dominick Calvert-Lewin to Arsenal, I would really support it. Everton could be forced to sell because of the financial problems they are facing at the moment. Would you sign both of them, or would you actually take one of them? And if it's just one of them, tell me who it is and why. And if it is both of them, tell me why you would sign both of them. If it's none of them, of course, in the comment box, let me know why you would take none of them. Now, moving on, lads, is a story about Douglas Luiz. Now, Aston Villa have actually indicated that they will not give him a long-term contract. They will not give the player another contract, a contract extension come the summer. His contract runs down in the summer. He's one of those holding midfielders out there that at first I didn't like them, just like Jorginho, and now I really hold in high regard. I think it's courtesy of me, investing time in myself and going there, reading and learning about the 4-3-3 and the 4-2-3-1 systems, and understanding what players like Douglas Luiz and players like Jorginho actually help systems like that of Pep Guardiola, Mikel Arteta, and the like. So Douglas Luiz is available in the summer on a free. Arsenal are interested in three: Tilemans, Youri Tilemans, Douglas Luiz, and Ruben Neves. However, the priority for Arsenal is Ruben Neves, as reported by Nicolo Shearer. The priority for Arsenal is Ruben Neves. We want to get in Ruben Neves first before we can actually think about any other players. But Douglas Luiz is also another option. And for me, the fact that Aston Villa do not want to, because they're looking at Calvin Phillips. He's the player they want. Very, very similar to Douglas Luiz. But for me, the reason that's why I would go for Douglas Luiz, one, I think the player is ready to make that jump from Aston Villa to a bigger side. Honestly, Aston Villa need to agree. Yes, in terms of quality, I've already said it time and again. They've got the quality to challenge Arsenal. But at the moment, we are way bigger. We are still way bigger than them. So I think Douglas Luiz is ready to make that jump from Aston Villa to Arsenal. That is one. But also economically, and I think this will be very key in which midfielder comes in at Arsenal. The economic terms will actually dictate which midfielder we will get. And I think with that, Douglas Luiz, even if it's not a free, I doubt it would cost us more than £35 million. And I think that's what Mikel Arteta is looking at. Get a midfielder for around 35, and then spend the rest of the cash on in the striker market. Honestly, for midfielders, Ruben Neves could be around 35 to 40, and then you have Douglas Luiz, who's running out of contract in the summer. Still very, very young, by the way, only 24 years of age. So that shows you that if he comes into Arsenal, he's gonna fit with the project. Mikel Arteta loves him, and he feels he's got the qualities and ability to do what he wants him to do. So let me know your thoughts there on Douglas Luiz. Do you think we should get him as a free agent? Do you think it will be a jackpot, or rather we should go for a 25 million deal for Youri Tilemans? Now, yesterday, it was also revealed that Youri Tilemans will be working. The fee is not staggering. It's just £25 million. Now, in my opinion, lads, Youri Tilemans is a top player. Look, he has his weaker side, especially when it comes to the defensive attributes of the game. Very, very weak. But for me, that doesn't really take anything away from him. He's one of the best central midfielders that I've seen. He's a joy to watch. Belgium, have they qualified? Obviously, they have qualified, and today we shall find out in which group they will be. But look, in the World Cup, try to watch out for Youri Tilemans. Look, when Arsenal cannot sign players like Jude Bellingham, maybe we cannot sign players like Calvin Phillips because of the price. We can go for Youri Tilemans. It's exciting, and I feel among all the options that we are interested in, Tilemans is more of an advantage going forward, and that's what we need. We need to have many of many of those players that are attack minded, especially in the midfield. If you have Thomas Partey, who can break play all the time, especially when the opposition are in a spell, then you need a player like your Tilemans to create the same on our end. I think Thomas Partey is very good when it comes to dribbling and moving bodies away with his physique and things like that. But Tilemans has got that. I think his technicality. I think he's a highly, very, very technical player. But what do you think about your Tilemans? £25 million. Do you think it is a deal we should be doing? And lastly, Paulo Dybala is also linked again with Arsenal, with the reports indicating that Arsenal could actually decide to go for Paulo Dybala on a free rather than signing in an expensive centre forward. Now, Dybala free, as compared to other centre forwards that will be expensive. What do you think there, lads? What do you think? Speak to you very, very soon. Smash the like button. This video is brought to you by OneXBet. OneXBet allows you to bet on all sporting events around the world. Register with OneXBet for free and win up to $130 in bonuses on your first cash deposit. Use my promo code as podcast to register and win extra bonuses up to $130. Yes, it is that simple. Join OneXBet so that you do not regret. Click the link in the comment section to sign up now. Bet responsibly. Gambling not allowed to persons under the age of 18. Enjoy the video.